Well, hello, YouTubers. I hope everybody's well. Okay, now, I've asked Hobbyalf that I'm going to do this video, because this kit came from Hobbyalf. Because why I'm doing this video is I've been getting a lot of people buying kits, right? I'm not going to mention the countries, okay, because it's not my scene. But what I'm disappointed is these kits, when they come, disgusting. You know, Suncan, bloody Titan, and you pay, and people are paying a lot of money. All right, there was some good kits, Dichicon and all that, but not made in Japan. The usual thing, probably China or Thailand. All right, or Indonesia. All right, as I said on my previous videos. So anyway, I said, look, I'm going to do a video. He said, oh, it's up to you, you know, because he's not good in communicating, you know, in actual speaking, okay? All right, and so the situation is, all right, I've been looking at eBay and I always contact Hobbyalf, and he's done the same thing, and he's just amazed. So I had a customer, we did an amp and more rants, all right? Anyway, he gave me the kit. Usually I don't accept kits unless it's from Hobbyalf, and that's it. Or if we've got the kit ourselves in stock, no problem. But anyway, so I said, yeah, no problems, no worry. You know, I'm going to charge you to recap it and all that. Yeah, of course, he said. So we got this kit, and I said, what's this, man? So, because he's in Queensland, he shipped out the amp with the kit. I said, what's this? And he said, oh, you know, that's the kit. I said, man, this kit is rubbish. He goes, you're joking, I paid big money for it. I said, well, that's your problem, mate. But I'm not going to stuff large caps, right? This guy, I couldn't believe where it came from, which country it came from. I think they should know better than this. And he's a tech guy too, that's selling these kits. So anyway, he basically sent him 3 caps. So I'm going to be talking the little caps. There were no name brands, but anyway, there was some Nichicon, Elna, but not made in Japan. But the larger filter caps, power caps, yeah. So the 3 caps, all right, to basically, okay, stuff the old can. You don't do that. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And this is a high-end Morantz amp. You just do not do that. So anyway, I said, no, I won't touch it, man. Oh, he goes, I'll post it to you. I said, I'm not going to stuff your cans. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to do it, man. All right? It's too time consuming, and also they're shit. They'll come out shit, you know, on my test equipment, you know. Oh, he goes, oh, shit. You know, and they're all bloody suntan or whatever, you know. And I told him. He said, oh, all right, look, can you... I said, yep, you have to just purchase them. I'll purchase them for you for the same price as what I get them for, and I have to charge you. That's all there is. So I got it from Hobbyalf. Cut the story short, everything went all right. The amp's working. Shipped it out, and I shipped out his old caps and also the caps that he brought. And I said, what you do is just go on eBay, mate, and complain. You know, give him a bloody dirty feedback. I would. Anyway, and apparently he hasn't got a good feedback, but you know, he's I think on 90%, because I looked up his eBay site. Anyway, he was wrapped. You know, I said that's what I installed. Took photos, took everything, and he goes, "Oh, look, thank you. Oh, I'm happy with the amp." I said, you know, that's what you do, man. Don't buy unless you ask questions. And you basically, and I gave him the actual Hobbyalf contact details, and he was wrapped. He said, because he's got other equipment, but he said, look, next time you just buy the kit and from him, and I'll pay you whatever. You know, I said, that's cool. That's all right. It's fine by me. So I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. Because it's cheaper than you buy it from Hobbyalf than you buy it from Mauser or anything. Anyway, Mauser and DigiKey and all that. Because anyway, they're not Japan anyway. But still, you get the kit expensive. And plus their shipping costs. It's ridiculous. Anyway, cut to the chase. This is a kit, people. Right, we're doing, you know, a receiver. This is a receiver, not a transceiver. It's a beautiful. I haven't got time to do the video on this one, so I'm just going to recap it and ship it out. That's all he wants. It's working. It's in excellent condition. All right, well packed too. Right, is a Queenslander. Anyway, so this is a transceiver. We just got the kit today. Transceiver, R2000. So transceiver, receiver, not a transceiver. It's a receiver, so shortwave, you know, and all that. Anyway, beautiful. So I'm going to recap it. This is a kit. That's how it comes. All right, well packed. Look at that. Look at that. All right. All right. There's. I looked at a couple on eBay kits selling. Ridiculous. The same price as Hobbyalf, and still not branded names. That's what I'm saying to you. Go to this guy, people. If you're a hobbyist and you want to recap your and as long as you know how to solder, he says that on his eBay site, and he says that. He said, if you don't know how to solder SMD or, you know, caps or whatever, don't touch it. Give it to a pro. That's it. He's not going to take responsibility for your work, you know, especially if you're a hobbyist and you muck it up, you know, and you... I know this guy, I just laughed when he told me. This guy sent him a message. He goes, oh, I did the recapping, but it's still the same. Oh, really? What a dimbo, man. A real dimbo. I mean, he's selling a kit, capacitors. He's not selling something that's going to be for repair. It's a kit, people. I keep on saying this. It's a kit. My God, man. If it's something else, or it could be a bloody other components, you need to take it to a tech guy. You know, just remember this. You know, don't think capacitors are going to solve the world, or solve your item, you know, if it's not working. No, it does not, right? You need to take it to pro tech people, all right? Like Hobbyalf, like us, whatever, okay? I mean, I just... And these are people that speak English. They understand. And he tells them, if you can't read a bloody schematic or whatever, can you not touch it? You know, he tries to help him out, but, you know, I think it's going over his head. I think he's just saying, oh, I've had enough. I'm not going to even answer these people. If they want to buy the kit, just buy it. Because it's just ridiculous. You know, he just gets questions, oh, will this fix my my radio? Will this fix my amp? Will this fix my, you know, icon, whatever, do? I mean, are people dumb? It must be COVID. I tell you, it must be this injection that we got. Some people can't handle it in their brain. I mean, are they that silly? I just can't believe it. But anyway, I just laugh. I just said, don't worry about it, man. Just delete them. Don't even sell the kit to them. Because they're nothing but trouble, mate. They want information. He had another guy, oh, can you help me out? I got my radio. It's a Sanyo. What the name? It's a big shortwave radio. It's worth a fair bit of money. It's worth probably about $5,000. And it's a collectible. Anyway, and he said, yeah, it was working. It's in mint condition. It's in the box. He got it out and he said, oh, it was working, but now it's not working because I put an aerial, a cable from the aerial outside, and I plugged it in at the back of the antenna, and something went bang. I mean, that is just absolutely rubbish. Okay? You're not going to blow up your radio with a freaking antenna. Oh, my God, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, these people. Fuck. Anyway, he gets a lot of, oh, mate, he's a poor old timer, and he gets a lot of people dumb. Don't touch them, people. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't understand, right, what capacitors do not touch them. Okay? All right. Call the pros. Anybody. Don't have to call us. You don't have to call Hobbyalf. You know, there is tech guys out there. There is. Okay? But we're getting scarce and scarce. Because it's, yeah, look, you know, some of them don't know how to charge. We charge. We're not cheap. No, but we get the job done. And we tell you, if we once we give you a quote, we tell you we will repair it. If we don't give you a quote, that means it's unrepairable, or it's going to cost you too much to repair it. Okay, that's all there is to it. It's as simple as ABC, people. My God, you know. But you know, don't expect you touch your item and bring it back to me or to Hobbyalf to fix it. No, I won't do that. I won't even touch the item. There is no way I would touch somebody else's work. And I tell them, before you send it, tell me the truth if it's been touched. If it's been touched, please don't waste your time sending your item to us for repair. It will not work for me. Sorry. It's too time consuming. You know, he could have broken a trace, damaged the board, cracked the board, burned the board. All right? No, I don't take jobs like that anymore. Finish. No more. I'm not here, you know, bloody, you know, making a couple of pennies. All right? Sitting in my ass and bloody sweating like a pig. No way. No more. Finish. All right, I get a lot of them like this. They start crying. Okay, whatever, man. Don't cry. I'll give you a cuddle. Oh God. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a problem. You got to deal with people. You got to deal with dingbats in this trade. This trade, it's very hard. Honestly, electronic is very hard. It's not easy. I don't care what anybody says. If anybody says on YouTube, "Oh, this is easy," you don't know. Fucking bullshit. Pardon the expression. Bullshit. It's not. It's hard. It's very hard. Okay. All right. You might have a bit of luck in finding a fault. Bang, bang. Yeah, but most of the time it's very hard. All right. So that's just anyway. Okay. That's how they come, his kits. Look at that. Look how beautiful. So we're going to recap my customer's receiver. It's a good receiver, this. Very good receiver. He, I'm not too sure. I think he got it on, not eBay. Oh, he got it somebody else. I think auction, something. I don't know. Anyway, where he is. And it's in perfect condition. And anyway, he was wrapped. He just freaking bid it. You have to go there for the auction. Yeah, I think they sell like furniture and all, but it was there and he bid it. Man, he was wrapped. Yeah. And yeah. Oh, he goes, oh, I can't wait to, you know, he gets excited. Yeah? He's a nice guy. And he's got more stuff anyway. So we got the kit for him. Yeah, this guy's good because we did work for him for about 2 years ago. And he came back to us. He bought. That's what he does. When he's got the money, he buys and he recaps them. He wants them recapped. So we buy the kits of Hobbyalf. That's how they come. Look at that, beautiful, well packed. Comes with the paperwork for what you are getting. Now, if you're a hobbyist, of course you're a tech guy. You know how to read a bloody schematic. If you're a tech guy, but if you're a hobbyist and you don't know how to read a schematic, don't touch them. Let it go. All right, let it go. All right, give it to somebody. Put your hands in your pocket and you know, have a tingle-lingaloo. No, you know what I mean. Look, put your hands in your pocket. If you love your item, put your hands in your pocket and give it to somebody else. If you do not know how to solder or read a schematic or whatever, you know, because with all these, you know, I still once you put anything, transistors, caps, and all that, you need to check the equipment, see if it's functioning as per factory. Okay, you have to. Otherwise, if it's just an example, if the BIOS is high, and I send it back to you, you can blow transistors, caps, whatever, overheats. Look, but once again, I'm not. There's a lot of people on YouTube that will, teach you how to do these. Some of them are good, as I said to you. There's Carlson, TRX. He's one of my favorite TRX. He is really good. He makes me like, because I like his lingo. But he's a top guy. I love watching his videos. Keeps me amused. But Carlson, TRX, 12 volts is good, but I don't like the way he does his soldering and basically his parts. They're shit. And he doesn't change the caps properly. Things like that. But he's pretty quick. He's been around, but Trevor's bench, he's not bad. Trevor's bench, he's not bad. He loves his Pepsi. What else is there? I'm just looking through here. Yeah, you can learn from these people. And there's another guy too. I really like this guy. This guy is a gun. I like him. Well, Sky Hi-Fi, they do repairs in America, but they don't explain how to do the repairs. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're like me basically. They're not going to bloody sit down on the bench and put cameras everywhere. Like hey, Claude at Electronics Old whatever. I mean, he's a hobbyist, but he's pretty good. Stefan DL7MAJ. He's very good on ham radios. He is fantastic. He explains properly. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, I love it. It's really good. Good to see people, doing these things, helping other people out, learning. It's good to learn. Electronics is good to learn. I just haven't got the time. Otherwise, trust me, I'll have cameras everywhere. D-Lab, he's not bad, but he does old gear. Because he complains about his eyes. But there's another guy, hang on. Blue Glow Electronics, he's really good. He is very good, but he hasn't been around for a while. He's coming back, so... And Jordan Pierre or whatever. Yeah, he is really good. I like him. He does old amps, old gear. And he explains. He's good. The Radio Shop, he's good. Ham radio. What else is there? I said Trevor's bench, yeah. TRX, yes. Mr. Carlson's lab. I'll give him a pop, for my video. I don't mind. Because, I mean, they're helping people to learn. Jefferson, no. I'm just looking, sorry. Yeah, bloody hell, there's this guy. He's really good. Oh, yes. Joe's bench 506. Yeah, he is very good. I like the way he explains. He stands up and he shows you. He does a lot of amps. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I just got him actually. I watched a couple of his videos. I'm very impressed. I like it. Yeah, he's good. Joe's bench 506. But anyway, look, you learn. And and one day you might become a pro, So, but you need to learn schematics, You got a lot in electronics. You got not only learning schematics, where the voltage coming from. You got to know what type of circuit it is. Things that, especially in ham radio. Ham radios is a nightmare. I do big ham radios rigs, and it's a nightmare. One of the hardest that in electronics. So yeah. But otherwise, yeah, sorry, I'm just tired. Amps, yeah, and basically, and as long as you know your oscilloscope, you can what they call it, oscilloscope that you can basically, you know, learn from, okay? You know, that you can find them now cheap, you know, with a signal generator built into it. Look, you can do a lot of things today, all right, okay? You know, especially, you know, you have stuff from China, which is good. Look, some of them are good. Some of them, but some of them are just disgusting. I mean, don't spend just $50 on an oscilloscope. Get a decent bench oscilloscope. You know, put your hands in your pocket, looking at about $250, $300. All right? Come on, 2-channel. All right? That's all there is to it. Okay? Don't get an old cheapo. But now you can pick up the old ones too, the old oscilloscope, the old gear. You know, pretty good price. Still a little bit expensive, but I prefer the old gear actually, especially for the valve radios. All right, anyway, cut to the chase because I haven't got time. I've got to start working on this baby, so I want to. Tomorrow's a holiday, Melbourne Cup. All right, don't lose your money, but anyway, and got all my kids going. Yeah, I've got one of them coming from Sydney, so yeah, she's got a week off, so fantastic. Can't wait to see her. I'm going to pick her up from the airport. But anyway, the situation is that basically, you've got to, get the proper kits from a proper person that is a tech guy. He's been doing it for, I think, 38 years, 40 years, this guy, okay? All right, he's an AWA person, all right? He knows one of Morello. I'm not going to mention who. But anyway, yeah, so they used to work together. Well, not really, but yeah, he's older, Morello. But anyway, the situation is make sure you get all the proper kit. Don't muck around, because there's so many kits on eBay. They're disgusting. There's good ones, but there's bad ones, really bad. And you're going to be wasting your money. All right, okay? And that's all there is to it. You know, I mean, some people say, oh, you're going to get 103 caps. So this radio, one guy, he's selling his capacitors. He's saying 103 capacitors. No, there's 120 caps in this. So he's not supplying the big cap, all right, the bigger cap. So it's not a full kit. He's saying a full kit. This is a full kit. Electrolytic only. Electrolytic capacitors only. Okay, people? Yeah, so just remember, he only does electrolytic capacitors only. He's not going to be doing transistors, supply. No. Maybe one day, but he's just too busy for that. He supplies high-end caps. That's it. That's all he does. All right? And I think some caps now, even axle caps too, they're going to be hard to get from Japan. So some of them, they're going to be coming from Taiwan, which, hey, they're good. Right? As long as they're not coming from China. So Taiwanese manufacturers are stepping up a gear on axle caps. They're hard to come by from Japan. All right? Okay. Bye.